The monk strapped knives to his arms to build strength, then carried 2 buckets of water up a steep slope. If his arms gave out, the sharp blades would cut into his skin, so he had to keep his arms raised no matter what. This brutal training method left them injured often, but their arm strength improved rapidly. After a month, he could easily lift the 2 buckets, and even help newcomers. The abbot realized the man had already mastered it, so he used the excuse that he was helping others without permission to kick him out and send him to practice the next subject. Now he had to use a bamboo pole with an iron hammer attached, striking a bronze bell in rhythm with the abbot's wooden fish drum. But no matter how hard he tried, the man couldn't even lift the pole. The abbot told him to move closer, and he barely managed to pick it up. As the abbot began beating the drum, he followed the rhythm, striking the bell. But after just a few strikes, he couldn't keep going. Yet he still refused to give up. He switched hands and kept practicing. That's when the abbot deliberately sped up the tempo. The man quickly wore out and dropped the pole, his hands shaking uncontrollably. But the abbot kept pounding that drum. This fired up the man's competitive spirit. He grabbed the pole and forced himself to match the abbot's pace. After 2 months of constant practice, he finally got the hang of it. Now he could grip the very bottom of the pole and strike the bell. No matter how fast the abbot went, he could handle it with ease. Next came iron head training. They had to ram their heads into sandbags, then walk to the Buddha statue to light incense to complete 1 round. Many students passed out halfway through, but when he ducked to avoid a sandbag, the abbot thought he was slacking off and immediately punished him. So he had no choice but to slam into the sandbag in front of him. After just a few hits, he collapsed too. The abbot quickly slapped him awake and told him this was the final strength test. Only by passing this challenge could he become a master. Hearing this, the man snapped back to life. He walked to the Buddha statue and lit a stick of incense, then started seriously training his iron head technique. Every strike was full force. In just 3 months, he mastered what took others 2 years to learn. The Shaolin Temple abbot was incredibly impressed with the man's performance and promoted him to master. From then on, he could learn all of Shaolin's kung fu techniques.